stop the door from going all the way through and opening up to let that animal out. So it's always good to have that stop for your door so the animal can't push its way out.
Little engineering things you'll notice. So when you put this here, it now builds water. So we had to put little drain holes. So it was one of those things that after the fact we had to come through. I was like, why do we have all this standing water? Because we already built it like this. So we were like, oh, we didn't put drainage holes. We just had to go back and do the holes. Now this was an easy fix, but if you had a larger exhibit like Small Wonders that we're going to go take a look at, and you now have to go back and retrofit and drill holes, it's a big deal. Because here I can easily take one of my education birds out, put it on a perch, and move it. Is it easy to move a family of 5 lions off exhibit so you can get the drill in there? And then you have to use your little magnetic catcher to make sure you got all those metal fragments, right? So it's a huge undertaking if you have to go back into an animal's exhibit to retrofit and fix things. You cannot easily do that. And then if you're like, oh, you know, you're working on something at home, you're like, oh, I just need that part. Well, you can't just run out to Hollywood Hardware and get the part, because the lions are living in a separate area now, and you have to get done. So when our maintenance department or when our contractors work, they have to make sure they have everything they need before they start. Hugely important, because that way the animals are only off shifted for a little bit of time, and we don't have to make them go back and forth, and then they can get their cleanup done in a timely manner. So that's a huge consideration for us, is that whole ahead of time planning, making sure everything is on site and ready to go, and you're not like, oh, those one shingles, or I don't have those nails, I need this and that. That's a really big problem. This only took probably, what, 3 days total to go up, maybe? Three days or so. So and then we put some added retrofits on it. So it actually went up pretty quickly. It's because we took 6 months. We laid the Trex foundation with a mixture of concrete and DG, so it would kind